Hello and welcome back to Face It TV for StarSeries, our second match of the night. It's XItence versus XItence and the rest of Team Titan.
Yeah, the Spanish force against the French team that had a very convincing win against Na'Vi earlier today. 2-0 it was. Yeah,
I think we're about to get into the knife round, so let's have a look at that and then bring the odds up onto the screen. See how the betting has been going for this one. So, heavy favourites indeed are Team Titan. You can see XItence there. Definitely not favoured for this one, and it's no surprise considering Titan's performance versus Na'Vi in the previous match was a sight to behold. And this is a very tentative knife round so far. Almost a minute and nobody's dead yet. But that's all the casting you're going to see from me in this particular round.
And yeah.
So what do you think the chances of an upset here are?
Very unlikely, on the basis that I'm not sure if it was played or not, but if it was played,
there we go. We've been here before.
If it was played, XItence lost to a UK team in the ESL qualifier for Katowice earlier today. I'm not sure if it was played or not, but if it was, then that's extremely upsetting. I mean, it was Weber & Co.
I think they forfeited it.
Yeah, that would have been my assumption. But if they did play it, because they,
I think it'd be surprising if they lost to them.
Yeah.
Again, this is the team who were previously known as Overgaming. I do believe Overgaming have a new team now, but you can see we've got Musambani, loWel, Kairi, FlipiN, all names you'll recognise from the past. And then, how are we saying this? Drifkino. Drifkino, let's go with that. Sounds good to me. Oh, you are the Mr. Spanish studier. Doesn't look like a Spanish word, but
no.
I'll take it.
Also, just to bring it up, while DDK isn't here, he always referred to Musambani as the general, leading his men to victory.
Okay, let's see if he can do that in this best of 3. 4-man push around the A-bomb site. You don't see that every day.
And the decoys as well. He bait Titan into moving on into that mid area.
Okay, so lots of poking and probing, but there's going to be the first frag as XItence have control of CT spawn. That's going to make things really hard for this rotate here from the CT side.
Just as Titan actually pushed out through past Beast, they're now having to play this one for the retake. XItence have complete control of this site, except for FlipiN, who will go down. RpK seeing if he can get any more here. He knows there's one player in checkers. Just seeing if he can face that. Now he turns towards the site and makes that his priority. Kino is tagged up in checkers, down to 40 HP, but gets the headshot onto RpK. Musambani drops XItence, and that was a strong round from the Spaniards, and the overlay is a little bit flip-flop at the top there.
Okay, so that is a... Oh, indeed it is, yeah. So it is XItence on the T side, and I'm sure that will update in a round or two. So XItence, really good start for them, getting that first round on the less favoured side. Going to keep Titan off the AWPs for a little bit longer. Quite curious to see if we will see the double AWP from the CT side here with XItence being the second one. So looks like we are seeing a boost, a double boost in fact from the CT. So this is going to be a bit of shock and awe here. Actually, it's a very different boost to the one that you were used to seeing. Titan, look at that. Rather than boost straight up in the normal position, they are going for this angle. I haven't seen anybody boost like this in the past. This is so cool to watch. Again, Titan, you can see they've been focusing on all these maps in such minute detail. This is crazy.
Yeah, this is the new innovative Titan that we're seeing here. The unsuspecting strats, and Lau could get punished by it, and there it is. He gets taken down by XItence, and Musambani tries to return with P90, but of course, at that angle, he's not going to find anything. Yeah,
and XItence does not need to continue to challenge there. There's no reason to re-peek. Again, they are on a Yuko versus a P90. There's only so many times you want to look down the barrel of that gun. So, 35 seconds remaining, and XItence are nowhere near breaching a site here. We have someone close to the B area. See Kairi going for the frag there, but Kenyev's just going to stand and bait as RpK comes in with the trades there from the B bomb site. Excellent play there by Titan. Apex up there, up close and personal as well. To me, that was kind of a Captain Obvious setup. There's a reason why Quiquerez is not peeking. Because his teammate's going to cover his back. And there was nobody peeking the site there at all. And I mean, the time was against them anyway, and I think they were unlikely to win the round. But that's one thing which I think was reasonably obvious there. No cover whatsoever as he went to try and kill one person with pretty much the rest of the team alive. So I think that was an error there from Existence. Going to make it 1-1 as Titan win that eco round.
And that was kind of the old playstyle we used to see when Existence were overgaming. Their T-side was very slow, very methodical. They'd wait till the last second and then make the push, see if they can get any picks beforehand. If not, then they'll just happily wait it out and go into a site. And it didn't really work there. They were left as 4 stragglers towards the B and then got picked apart by the pistols the T-side, that the CT side had, as Quiquerez is now getting pushed in mid.
Okay, you can see that wall of smoke there from the T's, which will allow them to take control of mid and also get into the B checkers area, also known as the vents area. See loWel's managed to get straight past that smoke without getting sprayed down, and nothing's going on in the A side. So let's go back to B. Bomb is going to get planted here for the Spanish team. That smoke's going to waste some time for Titan, but how much time? That is the question. So, unbeknownst to Musa and Barney, there was a big flash there. Could have potentially got a frag. That smoke is starting to dissipate up top. loWel, though, with the M4, going to get 2 frags.
Yeah, back to a 2 versus 2 now. Existence coming into this site does drop Lau, and it's just down to Kairi, who only had a deagle in his hand. And Maniac does have a kit. That should be defused in time, and it will be, as Titan cut that round close, but they're able to get their second one on the board.
All right, so 2-1 now in favor of the French-Belgian team. See how this continues. You can see the AWP coming out for Mr. S, also known as Kenny. Kenny doesn't seem to be like your traditional French name.
No,
or maybe it is, but I don't know anybody else called Kenny, and I know a fair few French people. Right, so Existence back on the eco, 1 round down, 2-1 to Titan right now after losing a pistol round. Have come back strong with great tactics there, and some mistakes from the Spanish team.
So we'll see how they're setting up here. They just have these pistols in their hand, and they're waiting towards the T side.
See, again, you don't see boosts here. You see boosts here, on here. Titan just, all these angles are not angles you're going to expect to see them in.
No,
and RpK though, up top, I'm lost for words of what we're seeing here, because you can see Existence is not just boosting him, but he's also holding an angle onto the left-hand side of the vents. So they have RpK basically playing a headshot box looking towards the right, while Existence covers the left in case they come via vents into checkers. So great play by Titan. I cannot imagine how much time they have spent drilling these maps. And as Quiquerez finishes that 3 versus 1 situation, I do wonder how much RpK has contributed if he's adding to the tactics here, rather than, he's not just like a gun for hire here, finishing off the Titan 5, but if he's having an input, because we're seeing such a difference here. It's going forward, I can't wait to see this. Again, so many changes on so many teams, both in Europe and North America and CIS, that I think 2015 is going to be a really good year.
Definitely so, and we're seeing the more traditional style boost here, which is exactly what they did last time. They used that boost to see if there was anything coming, and then they fell back to this interesting one they have here. But it's going to be harder now, as Existence do have guns in their hands, but that HE did a lot of damage. Musambani down to 15 HP, Drifkino on 39. If they make their way into this site, they may just get mowed down. Yeah,
you can see they have some kind of indication that something is up. They got off that boost really, really quickly after being on it. See, they're just being cut down on the B bomb site now. Rotation coming in from the remaining CTs. And the bomb is in control of the CTs. So this round is pretty much going to go down to Titan. 3 players surviving, including the AWP. Really important. You can see Quiquerez, RpK lacking helmets at the moment. Let's pay attention and see if they choose to upgrade. They well and truly should, as Existence are on the eco here. Because the Apex as well, he bought just Kevlar, didn't buy a helmet. These are things worth noting. You can see RpK has upgraded. He's added a helmet to his armory. Quiquerez has $7,000 in the bank and hasn't bought a helmet. He may live to regret this.
He's playing very safe though, waiting to see if he can spot anyone from the boost. There is a play boost up and he unscoped just at the wrong time, waiting for the reface as he moves forward, spots the head.
Let's remember, guys, if Kenny gets shot in the head with that P250, he's dead. That's it. That's a wrap.
So he has to be a lot safer than usual.
See what Apex is playing. He's the other CT lacking a helmet right now. These things can be very important. I mean, he's playing on the A site here. You can see Kenny's playing mid, but Apex is playing a site. And that lack of helmet on the eco can be the difference between a clean up of the Ts and then planting the bomb and getting a stronger buy in the following round. But Kenny is going to begin the proceedings with a frag on Kairi.
And they know that Quiquerez falls back straight after the first frag, so they're just going to exploit this and push mid. But now Apex has joined him, gets one, gets two headshots, and gets taken down to 8 HP by the guy by Squeaky Door. That was Drifkino, as he then gets taken down. Clean sweep there for Titan. Apex, really nice cover of Quiquerez there, as they now go 5-1 up, and XITENCE looking to get their second round on the board here.
Okay, so apparently it's pronounced drifking. Okay, well, that's an interesting way of spelling that. Okay, so 5-1 in favor of Titan. Game 1 of this best of 3. Quite curious to see what the plan is here from XITENCE. They're quite spread out around the map, potentially looking for some aggression from the CT side here. But there isn't going to be any yet. Are we seeing a boost here? I think we are indeed going to see exactly that. Well, there was an audio cue, and they've immediately got the eyes. They know what they're doing. Straight away they know there's a boost. Manages to escape, and the AWP comes in as well through the door, just to add insult to injury.
And now
to add injury to insult.
loWel tries to cause a little bit of a distraction with the grenades. Kairi missing that AWP shot towards the back of sight. Quiquerez down to 28 HP. Needs to be a lot more careful now. Repositions, gets flashed, gets smoke as we're back on board. With Kairi, gets the shot to Titan Maniac, but that was cutting it fine. Down to 10 HP on him.
See RPKs on the sides at the moment. XITENCE coming in. Cavalry. Going to be going up the ladder to offer some support to his teammates. And again, they're cleaning up. I don't think we're going to see a bomb plant here. 20 seconds remaining.
And it's just loWel left, 4 HP now. XITENCE going to come around, finish him off. And XITENCE had the site there. They could have gone in, opened them up, thrown a few smokes around, and got those entry frags. They could have had that site. But instead, they went in one by one, played it slowly, and got mowed down.
Now you can see Quiquerez has bought the helmet. But it may be, rather than for having a helmet, his armor may have been too low, so that might be why. Who knows? But XITENCE seem to be playing for picks at the moment and don't really have the set plays we see from teams such as Titan, such as LDLC, etc. And it's not working out for them so far, as it is a solid 6-1 to XITENCE. Looking at Kenny's money, you can see he's got 12k almost in the bank, and he's rocking the AWP. So that's definitely not good news for any other team. Let's get the positioning now. Again, they are on a buy. Bit lacking in grenades here, but I'm curious to see how they're going to use them. We've seen these smokes in the mid area, but what happens beyond that is a mystery.
As they trade 1 for 1 to open things up, loWel gets a height advantage, pops out of vents, drops XITENCE. They can get on this B site and gain some control here. They're going to smoke upper. RPK still on this site alive, gets Kairi, gets loWel as well. Musambani will finish him. And he's going to need to get this bomb down here to give them some more time. Apex flashes in, turns away. The bomb does go down, but able to pick up Musambani. 1 versus 2 now, FlipiN. He spots one player, gets grenaded in checkers. Goes onto this side, drops Maniac. 1v1 against Apex now. Apex creeping around the corner, looking for FlipiN. Turns around, pre-fires, gets the frag. And is going to go for the defuse here as well. Okay, so a lot of damage done to Titan. However, they do bring out the W as well. I guess the AWP is too far away, and that's where Kenny's money comes into play here. Gonna spend $10,500 on this round and still have shy of 5k in the Bizank.
So let's see how things continue here from Existence. I feel like they need a set play to really take a site here, because outside of smokes in mid, all we've really seen is just playing for picks. And oh wow, look at this aggression here from Titan. Ruthless aggression.
Trade 2 for 2, and Musambani is down to 6 HP. And Existence are going to be rotating slowly away from this B site, see if they can get any openings.
Look at the fear here. It reminds me a long time ago of when they played Virtus.pro and on Mirage on the T side, and they were outside the entrance to B apps, just waiting for a push. But now they have no idea what's going on with that aggression. Titan striking the fear of Zeus into these people. They don't know if they're getting flanked from anywhere. They have no idea about what's going on. They have no map control whatsoever. They're all sticking together because they feel like they have no choice. But there's only 3 of them. There's only 3 CTs as well. So the numbers game should go into their favor on this occasion. You can see Kenny is holding in that angle, and it is Kenny after all. Misses the shot. He saw a sniff of one person and went for him, and then tried to switch to the other one, and that gave them a split second they needed to get the frag, plant the bomb. 2 versus 2.
As now it's 2 versus 1. Apex dropping Musambani. Drifking able to hold from the back of sight here. He's just got Apex left, 3 HP. This could be the round that Existence need, and Apex is still going to go for this. He smoked out. Drifking is looking to the left and to the right. That smoke spots the head of Apex, drops him, and Existence, second round on the board, 7-2.
Okay, so Existence doubling their score now on the T side. Wonder how many more rounds they can string together. Again, only one person surviving, so it's still going to be a ropey buy here. 3 Galils. Let's have a look and see if Kairi even gets a primary weapon. Indeed, he will. As now we have double AWPs for Titan. Someone has forgotten something. Existence left his slippers at CT spawns, gone to grab them. And he's left something else as well. He's left his pistol.
As this...
But again, I mean, he's got all the time in the world to run around and do these shenanigans, because Existence so afraid because of the beginning of the previous round that they've got lots of time to get into position. But one thing to note is not a single person, that's the worst circle ever, not a single person has helmets now on the Titan side. And we have 3 Galils, which basically means that Existence have 5 AKs right now.
Yeah, every weapon that Exists have is going to and if they get a headshot, it's going to one-hit any member of Titan. And this is the classic playstyle that they've had. They play very slow. Titan could have messed around at spawn a little bit longer as RpK drops FlipiN, because Existence, they don't push anything for a very long time. And when they do, they push one by one and get punished like that with FlipiN. Kairi and drifking now very low as well.
30 seconds remaining, and look at where the bomb is, and look at where the CTs are. How are they going to win this round? That is the question here for Existence. They've got presence in mid, but they can't plant the bomb in mid. It looks like the bomb is going to be going over towards the A main area. Again, double AWPs here for Titan. Let's have a look at Kenny S's view. Manages to get that shot. He's fishing for another one. Bomb is going to get planted for mid, in fact. He's planted it on the other side of the red container, so very good play there. And that means that manages to get that frag. Kairi can defend the bomb from mid, unless Existence rips his head off.
Which he does.
Yeah, he'll get him in the chest. So Musambani is the last one, and you can see the bomb is exposed from truck as well. The counter flash is coming out. Musambani's got a peek. Too late. Bomb has been defused.
They were really nice flashbangs. Meant that Musambani was disorientated, didn't know where the bomb was in relation to himself, and it gave Titan those 5 seconds that they needed to get that bomb defused and get their 8th round on the board. And this double AWP setup again, it's going to be deadly.
Yeah, the fact that they even managed to plant the bomb there was a lot, considering how much time was left. But maybe that plant was their plan all along. Again, it's not very often you see those plants in professional matches, but there is an example for you, chaps and ladies.
Existence legs the Spanish player down to 16 HP as Kenny S gets a frag onto Musambani over towards A. This is where the bomb is.
Kenny is beyond baiting. Kenny is like water.
Not sure if Maniac spotted if that was the bomb or not. It looks like they did as they're following up on it.
Yeah, no, I think that's automatically going to show on their radar as soon as that engagement begins. So, oh, that timing, Kairi has left the building. Somebody self security. loWel just gonna, he's refusing to look away from that flashbang, but Kenny just going to snipe him GoldenEye style. And this is looking very comfortable indeed for Titan.
Yeah, very, very comfortable. Although they had a strong start against Na'Vi, the latter part of the first half was where they flailed a little bit. That's where they fell down.
I have to say though, the T side here from Existence strategically seems to be quite lacking. Again, outside of the double smoke in the mid area, we haven't seen much variation in their approaches here. But it looks like they're going to try to bomb rush the B bomb site, but they're going to get smoked off and just loiter around the toxic area and behind the smoke. Somebody potentially susceptible to grenades. That one, bit of a fadeaway, so won't do that much damage.
As Existence may have to rotate round here. He does have support in vents, should he get pushed. He's just waiting to see if the Spaniards move round, and it's going to be Apex who is in vents. Gets one, gets two, doesn't have the bullets to get the third there as Musambani drops him. He's going to be coming round onto this site, looks at the back. There's two players there. Can't see either of them as he falls down to 3 HP, then gets taken down. FlipiN gets the headshot onto Maniac. As this B bomb site, it's going to be a 1 versus 2 for FlipiN. 2 versus none.
Okay, so 10-2, and LDLC seem to have started a trend of shooting the opponent's cadavers. Everyone picking it up now. Psychological advantages there. Looking to mentally and physically crush their opponents. So let's have a look at kill board at the moment. Existence topping. Existence often does this actually on Cash. He seems to be quite a strong fragger on this particular map. Also worth noting that on the T side, he likes to pick up the silenced M4s where he can find them. So we have a trio of Spaniards looking to push the mid area, but Kenny S has other ideas. We'll advance towards the mid area and eventually overwhelm him by sheer numbers. How many can Apex pick up in return?
Apex gets one there, looks around the corner, not able to find a second just yet. lao's found himself at the top of mid, gets the frag onto Maniac as Apex now is going to come around and punish him for that. Sprays to get the second. In fact, it was RPK to support him from behind as they're both trying to get the final member. And they do. This is great teamwork from Titan covering each other's back.
Indeed it is. RPK sitting at 15-6 right now with 3 assists. So, of course, we're definitely going to keep an eye on how he is doing, the newcomer to the team. But no, by no means the newcomer to Counter-Strike. This man is a Source legend.
Maniac not really pulling his weight this game. He's only sitting on 3 kills, but when you have players like RPK, Kenny S, Apex and Existence behind you, you don't need to be on your A game every single game.
Yeah, but I don't know if Maniac's even had, well, he's 3 and 8, but I don't know how much opportunity he's had to really get most of the frags here, because it's not often we've seen a significant presence over at the A site. It's always been kind of late pushes towards the mid area, which have been diffused by the CTs in that direction. So we shall see if he can get any more frags in this half. Second last round here for the first half.
As Maniac again falls, this time to loW. Means there's going to be a slight rotation of Titan towards this A side, and it's where most of Existence are, but the bomb is not with them. The bomb is still in mid, along with drifking. As Musambani and loW open things up, Existence does get one. As RPK now joins them on this A side, as does the bomb. And Musambani trying to find a frag, and he does so. So it's just RPK left here, 1 versus 4.
Yeah, this is not going to be easy for the Frenchman. Smoke everywhere, Spaniards everywhere. Gets 1 frag. Low on bullets though. And just too many angles to hold. He will fall in the second half. So we go into the last round of the first half. And again, guys, after the first game, we are going to be giving away that Blood in the Water Scout for reaching 280,000 followers. So thank you to each and every one of you for that. Okay, last round here in the first half. aggressive hold in mid from Apex and Existence. Will they go for a boost once again? It seems that maybe that will be the case. This time much more aggressive than the previous one. Just going to go straight up for the boost. Simple style from that now. Previously Hellraisers. This is something we saw him do to Titan on this map when he played for Hellraisers. To great effect. Trade frag coming in there though. loWel going to quickly spin around and protect his teammate. You can see Kenyes holding the angle. Is going to see that gun's picked up. And he's going to wonder what's going on now, as it looks like they're going to opt to retreat to a somewhat safer place. So they've got smokes coming into mid. Are they going to actually push mid here, though? That's the question. Again, those double smokes coming in again.
Existence in a great position to defend this. Does get one, not able to get the second. So yet again, the T side trade 1 for 1 here. And of course, those trades favour the T side because the CTs have to split. So if Existence go towards this B side, they're going to be 3 versus 2 as they enter, but RpK is going to try his best to change those odds. Sends the flashbang up, spots one player down to his right, going to come in for a favourable angle, but is in the smoke. Musambani combining to get 2 frags there, and it's just down to Maniac, gets 1. This is his time to shine.
Looks like Maniac's going to fake the vent. I thought that might be a bit telegraphed, but he's a smart boy. So let's have a quick look at the setup from the T's. We've got FlipiN holding the crossfire here. That's an excellent crossfire by the Terror side. We'll see if Maniac can find the right angle here. See the crossfire's coming in. He saw the pre-fire. He saw the pre-fire, but it wasn't accurate enough. Oh, is he going to commit? No, it's not going to happen. So 11-4 in favour of Titan. It's a small window of opportunity for the Spanish, and it starts with the pistol round. Again, this is a very small window of opportunity indeed, but one nonetheless.
Yeah, definitely so. Titan have been interesting to say the least with their pistol rounds. Been doing some unorthodox pushes, some unorthodox buys as well in their early T-side rounds. So we'll see how this one plays out. If they win this pistol round, the likelihood is they'll most likely go on to win the match from it.
Yeah, Titan, their CT side is looking very unreadable indeed at the moment. Look at this push here towards the B bomb site. Existence looking to try and get some information as soon as possible. Are they going to rotate? Indeed, as soon as he turns the angle. Going to see Musambani going up on your radar there towards the mid/A area. Kairi getting the first frag. Got support, sorry. Existence. Driftco getting the first frag. Got there in the end. Kairi with support to get the second one. So this is a good start from the CTs. Kenyes though into Kenyes mode. Going to get 2 headshots there. He is going to be the last man standing versus 3. Can he get the ace here? That is the question.
There's Kenyes mode and there's God mode. Can he go up a level in this 1 versus 3?
He's not far off, generally speaking. But look at this triangle of doom around the bomb. FlipiN just spreading out there, trying to get a sneaky angle on Mr. S.
It's going to be FlipiN who will spot Kenyes first here. He's looking. Taking his time, 25 seconds left in this round. Gets the frag onto FlipiN, that's the headshot. Now all eyes turn towards him, and he misses those first 2 shots and not able to get the clutch there. It's good effort though. He was able to sneak his way round and catch Existence off guard. And this is where they become unable to read. We've seen Tech 9s, we're seeing 3 Molotovs on this round from Titan.
This might be an A push here. We know what they can do with Molotovs being thrown over the red box. Existence just keeping an eye on things, making sure nobody's going close left there. And the bomb, though, is heading towards B, so I'm getting a bit curious as to what the plan is. Is it going to fake here, or... Ah, this is a Molotov to throw into vents, which may indicate, actually, either it'll push somebody out of vents if they're in vents, or maybe they think it's a fake. Sometimes you see people do that and push the A site to try and force a rotation, but there will be no such rotation, as there are 5 armored and rifled up players, save for Kairi, who seems to be saving for an AWP, but the push has begun here from the Terror side.
drifking gets 1, gets 2, unable to get a second there as he has to switch around, gets the 3rd there onto Apex as Lau cleans things up. Really nice hold from the Spaniards.
Very nice indeed. They held that one fairly solidly. So, Titan on the eco again. I think it's going to be a bit cheaper than the previous one. But Kenyes with the Tech 9 there. He's got the aim for it, that's for sure. Yeah. That is a devastating pistol.
Titan can't really put anything into this round. They committed heavily to the previous one and lost it, which means they really need to save up. A bomb plant will do them a world of good here. Looks like that might be what they're trying to do on this A site, but Apex down to 8 HP.
Yeah, that is a common wallbang angle in both directions. Obviously, when you're on the eco, you might not want to hold it. Apex lucky to get away with his life. He used a bomb planter as well, so that could have been horribly, horribly bad for them. They're all alive though.
He's now regrouped with his team in mid, so they're trying to see if they can find an angle somewhere to grab a pick, as it's going to be Kenyes to run down, get the headshot onto Lau, and move towards that B side, A side, sorry. But they're going to move back towards mid and see where they're going. Well. Yeah.
Question is, does he throw it with a Maniac who is running around with some Kevlar, or does Kenyes retain it? He may be better off with the Tech 9 actually, because it has better armor damage, I imagine, and one-shot potential once he gets close to the site. Obviously, the M4 will not one-shot a player if they have a helmet.
As they're going to be pushing through this smoke. Musambani by forklift gets taken down by the P250 at close range. Kenyes using the M4 to drop FlipiN, as it's Kairi and drifking left. Kairi's going to turn around this angle, drops existence, throw the HE in the hope that it might find Apex. Unfortunately for him, it doesn't.
This retake is possible now, but it's only Kairi remaining. Now it's not possible. He's only got 5 HP. He's still going to go for it. Versus 2, he may as well. On the eco here, he has to assume that neither of them have armor. Doesn't get the first shot off, and that's going to be another anti-eco in favor. Sorry, another eco in favor of the Titan side. That's going to completely ruin Existence's money, leave them looking disheveled. 4 rounds away from the first map here. A very solid performance once again from Titan. Looking forward to seeing them in the Faceit League coming up very shortly on this stream.
As Apex opens things up. Frag onto Lau. Drifking though. Puts a halt to Maniac with the Deagle at close range. FlipiN trying to get the pick in mid. That HE is going to do a lot of damage to Apex. Puts him down to 35.
Okay. Let's see. So, Titan with a bit of map control here. You can see, look at this loitering here from Existence. He is just waiting for a frag to open up. And no one's flanking him just yet, but he has to be paranoid about that, as he will start to emerge into the site as his teammates come on from A main. Existence will turn around and try and run for the gun as well. He manages to pick it up, so that will be a numbers and rifle advantage to Existence, but FlipiN going to fall down on the site. There could be a bomb plant to be had here. Kairi has got a sniper though, only a scout, but he'll get the frag on RPK anyway. Apex only has 13 HP, completely susceptible to any of these guns. Will lose to the scouts as well. And Existence managed to keep themselves in this game by the skin of their teeth.
Yep, managing to pull around back there and putting Titan onto another eco here. Existence looking to close the gap even further with this round. Kairi happy to keep his scout here. I believe he dropped an M4 for a teammate. The economy isn't looking too great for both teams, it has to be said. Kenyes picking up an AK, Maniac grabbing one as well. They're forcing this one up a little bit.
Yeah, I think this is almost like an experiment for Titan. I think they're completely confident that they will close out this first game. So they're going for a buy with 3 pistols and 2 rifles because they probably believe that they are the talent gap here is wide enough that they can pull this off. But not with frags like that from Musambani.
As he's going to come around and look for even more. Able to find one onto Maniac, but RPK isn't able to return it just yet. Gets an AK. Takes down Musambani on this site, but the rotation's coming in from the CTs now. They do all have weapons in their hand, unlike Apex and Existence. The bomb is yet to go down. RPK needs to find a safe spot. As he's going to kneel down and start the plant off now, and there it is.
Okay, so let's see what kind of retake Existence have. They all have armor and rifles. Apart from Kairi with the sniper rifle as opposed to the M4. Only Kairi remains now with that scout versus 2. So he has got 100 HP, picks up the AK as well. So now things getting really bad for Titan. But he has to defuse the bomb, got no one to cover him. That's what it's going to come down to. Apex, does he peek? He's going to reload a Tech 9. Kairi does not have enough time. If he engages him now, he has to hold it. And of course, the frag's going to come in for Apex. So between a rock and a hard place once again were the Spanish. 13-7 now. Titan bringing out the AKs. Existence, not much in the bank whatsoever. They have to eco here, go potentially for a buy next round, and they pretty much have to, otherwise they're going to be playing against match point, and that wouldn't make any sense. In the situation, they've got enough money that they should be able to bring out something next round.
They
but
did
again,
pick up a Zeus though, which was a strange one on drifking.
Probably a misbuy there.
Yeah, a little bit of a waste of money in that
one. It's irritating that when you buy it, it comes out before the knife as well when you press 3.
Yeah.
Which people do not like.
As Maniac picking up 2 early frags on that B-bomb site. They have complete control of it. Existence haven't rotated around there, holding A strong. There's one player in Musambani who knows exactly where Maniac is because of the spray that's coming around. Turns around the corner.
Oh, he's aiming above his head.
Yeah, all Maniac had to do there was duck to dodge it, and he did so.
Okay, so loWel falls, and let's see what buy they come up with now, because this is, again, last chance saloon for game 1 here with Existence. So managing to eke out some M4s, 2 FAMASs, varying degrees of armor, some helmet, some not, but all Kevlar. loWel going to be the solo defuse kit carrier, heading towards A, so we'll have to bear that in mind as this round progresses. He's quite spread out. Going to make sure that there's no flank here from the CTs, but Kairi has other ideas. Gets a gun at least. Going to get that upgrade from a FAMAS to an AK, so cannot complain about that. Completely rotating to another area, which is curious. But the Titan side have already deduced that a retreat has been made from the CTs, and they are taking very aggressive positions here on the B site. But one of them running out of bullets. Apex going to cover his posterior. Make the save there. See that CT smoke coming in. They saw the CT as well.
It's Kenny S going aggressive here. Spots one player, able to drop low. There's one more to his left as well, so he's just going to smoke that and fall back towards Tence. Pop flash as well to cover his trails. A little bit of Go TV lag there as Kenny S does go down to FlipiN. But the bomb sounds like it's going to go off. And Existence just trying to get exit frags here and make sure they save their weapons.
Okay, so Existence trying to get frags, and Existence trying to escape the site, but he won't get far enough away. Not that it'll matter that much. 7,200 in the bank, and match point. More than double the score of Existence here, so they are going to be cruising in that Titan Poke-mobile right now. Just waving to the fans as they cruise to round 16 versus the force buy of Existence here. The scout coming out, double FAMAS, M4, 5.7, mixed grenades. Kit on FlipiN this time.
As Lau's going to throw that HE grenade up to stop the boost, but it only tickles Kenny S there with his AWP. He's not able to face, and there's no one there for him to face anyway, as grenades are exchanged towards B. Kenny S with this AWP is boosted up, able to get that quick pick onto Lau. Just Kenny S things.
Okay, so Apex wrapping his knuckles on Kairi's head. Gonna send him out and basically just clear the site single-handedly. Can he find a frag up top? Indeed he can. This round is a wrap, as is this game. FlipiN, last man standing, but for how much longer? Not much longer indeed. Titan with a 16-7 victory in game 1 of this best of 3 versus the Spanish team Existence. I have to say, I feel like the Existence team were quite lacking on the T side. Didn't see many ideas from them besides the wall of smokes in the mid area. Didn't really have any set plays on the A side that we've seen are needed now these days on catch. So I think they need to get catch up strategically on this particular map.
Yeah, definitely so. And I believe the next map is Dust 2 or Mirage. I think it's Mirage next, then Dust 2. So again, Existence can actually need to find some strategic advances here, advantages to gain, because right there on cash, there weren't that many.
Yeah, historically, their strongest map is Inferno, which I can only assume Titan have vetoed here, and managed to get 3 really open maps, which is just like a playground for Kenyes. He's running around with lollipops in his mouth with no care in the world. So we are going to have that raffle now for the Scout, now that we've made it over 280k. And again, if we make it to 290k anytime soon, or whenever we do, we will be giving away the AWP pink DD pack. But in the meantime, look out on the schedule page and you will see the command for the raffle. See you in a bit.